Good morning, everyone. Good morning, and welcome to yet another episode number 2 for NEET 2021 batch on the 20 most expected questions from the entire biology syllabus for class 11th as well as class 12th. All questions including botany and zoology. So last time we discussed 50 most expected MCQ, but in that 1 hour time span also, we were able to do only 22 questions. So I just reduced the number of questions to 20 most expected questions so that we will be able to do much more questions in a very short span of time. So, welcoming everyone to this amazing session for 20 most expected questions from biology entire syllabus of botany and zoology class 11th as well as class 12th. So, let's get started. If you know the answer for each question, don't forget to comment the answers. Okay. Those who are watching the session right now, don't forget to hit the like button, to share it with your friends, and subscribe this amazing platform for biology NEET. BioPoint, stream the world of bio. Don't forget to join the Telegram group. Those who are brand new to the channel, don't forget to join our Telegram group t.me/neet_biopoint, where daily session updates, regular discussion, polls, quizzes, and interact with the teachers takes place. So I don't know whether there is anyone on the chat box watching the lecture or not, because I am not receiving any of your comments. Calvin, are you there? I don't know whether you are there or not. If you are there and you're posting and I'm not reading your comments, just text me in Telegram right now. Yes, Amen. Question number 1 on the screen. Flippers of penguin and dolphin are examples of. Flippers of penguins and dolphins are examples of. I'll give you 30 seconds to answer this question. Flippers of penguins and dolphins are examples of natural selection, adaptive radiation, convergent evolution, industrial melanism. The correct answer for the question is option C, convergent evolution. Why? Because flippers of penguins and flippers of dolphin both have same function, but they have different origin. They have same function, but their origin is different. So the correct answer for the question is option number 3, convergent evolution. Flippers of penguins and flippers of dolphins are examples of convergent evolution, or you can write as to be analogous organ. Question number 2 on the screen. Some dividing cells exit the cell cycle. Some dividing cell exit the cell cycle and enter a vegetative inactive stage. Inactive stage, when the term comes itself, you will know it is the G0 or the inactive or the quiescent stage. This process occurs at the end of. This process occurs at the end of. So we know what are the different stages of cell cycle. Yes, if we are taking this as, no, I think, yeah. We have the G1 phase, S phase, G2 phase, and the M phase, right? So if we give in the new NCRT, if we look at the new NCRT, we will see a diagram like this. In the old NCRT also there is a diagram, but you will see a diagram like G0 phase. Something is missing in the old edition of NCRT. Okay, so where is actually the G0 phase coming? G0 phase is coming at the end of M phase. Is coming at the end of M phase. So your order is G1, S phase, G2 phase, M phase. So this is also a frequently repeated previous year MCQ question for NEET exam. So arrange the following stages of cell cycle in the correct order. G1, S, G2, M. And where can you find G0? G0 can be found after the M phase. Okay, G0 phase can be found out after the M phase, or it is the inactive or the quiescent stage of the cell cycle. So look at the correct answer. The correct answer for the question is M phase. So you have to remember this order: G1, S, G2, M, and G0. G1, S, G2, M, and G0. Finally to G1. Okay, question number 3 on the screen. Yes. Floridian starch has structure similar to. Floridian starch has structure similar to. What is actually, or where you have found the Floridian starch? You have found the Floridian starch as a reserve food material in case of red algae or rhodophyceae, right? Rhodophyceae, what? Gelidium, Gracilaria, all those things. Porphyra, all those things. Rhodophyceae group or red algae group, you have find Floridian starch has a reserved food material. So reserved food material, this you have to by heart. The answer for the question, you have to get it by heart, because in biology we don't have to go behind these structures. A very lengthy structure, Floridian starch, a very lengthy structure for starch, all those things, we don't have to go behind structure of all those things. We have to write now by heart the Floridian starch has a structure which is similar to. Floridian structure has a structure which is similar to amylopectin and glycogen. Okay, amylopectin and glycogen, option number 3 is the correct answer for the above question. Okay, everyone, I don't know whether there is anyone. Nobody is telling anything. So anyway, I am just going forward with my duty. Clear? So Floridian starch has a structure similar to amylopectin and glycogen. Amylopectin and glycogen. Question number 4 on the screen. Secondary metabolites such as nicotine, caffeine, styrene are produced by the plants for their effect on reproduction, nutritive value, growth response, and option number 4, defense action. Read the question again. Secondary metabolites such as nicotine, styrene, caffeine, all these are produced by the plants for their secondary metabolites are produced by plants for their does it have any effect on reproduction? No, it doesn't have any. It doesn't affect reproduction in any way. It is no nutritive value. It is of no nutritive value. It is not responding anything to the growth. It is helping in the defense action of the plants. This secondary metabolites helps in the defense mechanism of the plants. You might have learn in the chapter organism and population regarding the different defense mechanisms adapted by different plants, right? So the correct answer is defense mechanism. Secondary metabolites such as nicotine, styrene, caffeine are produced by the plants for the defense mechanism. NEET 2020 question, very important. NEET 2020 phase 1. Okay, very important. Question number 5. The process responsible for facilitating loss of water in liquid form from the tip of grass blades at night and in early morning is. The process responsible for facilitating loss of water in the form of liquid. What is that process known as? Loss of water from, not as water vapors, as water droplets. What is that process known as? The process is known as guttation. And which of the following process in plants affect guttation or cause guttation? It is root pressure. It is root pressure. Root pressure is actually the phenomenon which is responsible for guttation. What is if the water is lost from the tip of the leaf as water vapors? That process you will call them as transpiration. There are many pressures or many factors affecting transpiration. But if the water droplets, if the water of the plants is draw or released as water droplets, then that process you will call them as guttation. Okay, so the correct answer is root pressure. So the process responsible for facilitating of water in liquid form from the tip of grass blades at night in early morning is referred to as guttation, and that process is facilitated by root pressure. Question number 6. Direct and an easy question. Dissolution of the synaptonymal complex occurs during. Dissolution of the synaptonymal complex occurs during. Okay. Leptotin, zygotin, paketin, diplotin, diakinesis. These are the stages of meiosis 1 prophase. Prophase 1 of meiosis 1, which is known as the reductional division. Reductional division. So in that reduction division, synaptonymal complex dissolution occurs in synaptonymal complex dissociation occurs in the diplotin stage. NCRT based question. NCRT based question, previous year NEET MCQ. One question I'm giving you guarantee that one question would definitely come from the meiosis part. Cell cycle, cell division, in 2 or 3 question can come, but one question would definitely from the prophase stages. Crossing over occurs at recombination nodules are formed at enzyme recombinase is involved in the stage. Chromosomes appear thread-like in. So a definite question, bookmark this. Bookmark this. You have to revise the topic right now. Just do one thing after this session, read the passage or read the paragraph relating to meiosis in the textbook. Prophase 1 meiosis. Read it today, right now, right here itself. Okay, so dissolution of the synaptonymal complex occurs in the depleting stage. Next question, number 7. NEET 2020 phase 1 question. Which of the following is put into anaerobic sludge digester for further sewage treatment? Which of the following is put into anaerobic sludge digester for further sewage treatment? Activated sludge, primary sludge, floating debris, and effluents of primary treatment. We know that anaerobic sludge digestion and all is coming under the next up further stages. Like, so floating debris can never be the answer. Anaerobic sludge digester. So floating debris cannot be the answer. After floating debris only the primary sludge and all those things. So that also cannot be the answer. Effluents of the primary settlements or activated sludge. The correct answer for the question is activated sludge. Okay, so activated sludge is put into anaerobic sludge digester for further sewage treatment. Okay, further sewage secondary treatment. Anaerobic sludge digester happens in the secondary wastewater treatment. So there the activated sludge has to be put into the anaerobic sludge digester for further sewage treatment. Question number 8 on the screen. Very easy question. Select the option including all sexually transmitted diseases. All sexually transmitted disease. Cancer, AIDS, syphilis. AIDS and syphilis are STDs, but cancer is not an STD. Gonorrhea, syphilis, genital herpes. Gonorrhea is a STD, syphilis is an STD, genital herpes is also an STD. So the correct answer for the question is option number 2, gonorrhea, syphilis, herpes. All those are sexually transmitted diseases. Here gonorrhea, malaria is not a sexually transmitted disease, and here malaria is not a, and filaria also not a sexually transmitted disease. So which all are the different STDs? Guys, you have to remember STD, sexually transmitted disease, or else they can ask you VD. VD means venereal disease, or RTI, reproductive tract infection. Okay, venereal diseases. Venereal diseases, reproductive tract infection. Clear? Don't forget. So it includes AIDS is there, syphilis is there, gonorrhea is there, genital warts is there, genital herpes. Okay, all these are some of the exam. Hepatitis B. So all these things are different diseases coming under STDs or VDs or RTI, reproductive tract infection. So the correct answer is gonorrhea, syphilis, and the genital herpes. Question number 9 on the screen. Cuboidal epithelium with brush bordered of microvilli is found in eustachian tube, lining of the intestine, ducts of the salivary gland, proximal convoluted tubule of nephron. Cuboidal epithelium is found in brush bordered cuboidal epithelium is found in, it is found in proximal convoluted tubule. There is no doubt for that, right? There is no doubt for that. Cuboidal epithelium with brush border of microvilli is found in the proximal convoluted tubule of the nephron. Question number 10. By which method was a new breed of Hisardale of sheep by using Bikaneri ewes and Marino rams? Is it inbreeding, outcrossing, mutational breeding, cross breeding? So, by which method was a new breed Hisardale of sheep formed by using Bikaneri, ewes and Marino rams. What? Outcrossing, not or inbreeding. It's not inbreeding or outcrossing or mutational breeding. The answer is cross breeding. Okay, option number D, cross breeding is the correct answer for the question. Correct answer for the question is, okay, correct answer for the question is cross breeding or option D. So Hisardale, which is actually the crossbred of Bikaneri ewes and Marino rams. Question number 11, very easy question from the chapter Environmental Issues. Montreal Protocol was signed in 1987 for the control of disposal of e-waste, transport of genetically modified organisms from one country to another, emission of ozone depleting substances, release of greenhouse gases. Montreal Protocol was signed in 1987 for the control of. Yes, the correct answer is emission of ozone depleting substances. Montreal Protocol was signed in 1987 for the control of emission of ozone depleting substances. Question number 12 on the screen, very easy one. Match the following columns and select the correct option. Select the correct option. BT cotton, ADA deficiency, RNAi, PCR, gene therapy, cellular defense, detection of HIV virus, Bacillus thuringiensis. Yes, let's match it. BT cotton, Bacillus thuringiensis, right? Option A. So A goes for 4. Only one option is there. So option number B will be the correct answer. Okay, you have to just look one. Certain students have the habit like matching all the 4 and they'll start. At that time, they won't get the answer sometime. So as soon as you mark each and everything, cross out other options. So here 2, 3, 1. We know very confidently that BT cotton matches with Bacillus thuringiensis, or again PCR matches with detection of HIV virus. D3 we know. So again, that is only the answer. You can cross all other. Adenosine deaminase deficiency, gene therapy, you know that. So B goes for 1. Again, only one answer. Question number, so 12, answer is option number 2. Question number 13. Very easy question for biodiversity and its conservation. According to Robert May, the global species or global diversity is about. According to Robert May, the global diversity species is about. Yes, guys. The correct answer is 7 million. 7 million. In the NCERT, it is clearly mentioned. 7 million is the total global species diversity according to Robert May's experiment or conduction of Robert May's theories. Question number 14. Very easy one. Very tricky question also. Choose the correct pair from the following. Exonucleases makes cut at specific position within DNA. Ligases join the two DNA molecule. Polymerases break the DNA into fragments. Nucleases separates the two strands of DNA. Choose the correct pair. They are not asking you about incorrect pair or the wrong match or something. You have to mark them with the correct pair. Okay. So the correct answer for the question, exonucleases makes cut at specific position. No, it is endonuclease. Endonuclease put or makes cut at specific position within the DNA. Okay, so ligases, it is a molecular glues. They make joining of two DNA molecules. Question number 15 on the screen. In gel electrophoresis, separated DNA fragments can be visualized with the help of. In gel electrophoresis, separated DNA fragments can be visualized with the help of So the correct answer for the question in gel electrophoresis will be using the stain, that is ethidium bromide, and that ethidium bromide makes the DNA fragment visible only in the presence of ultraviolet radiation. Direct NCRT question for NEET 2020 phase 1. Okay, question number 16. Oh, sorry. Only 15 questions was there. Oh, that was my mistake. I forgot to add the next few slides. Yes. Anyway, we have completed 15 questions. 15 questions. Okay, the most expected and the most important 15 questions. And these questions, I'm not actually focusing only on this question. As you see, gel electrophoresis, take NCRT, read the whole topics related to gel electrophoresis from which we can expect a question for NEET 2021. In this area, again, that enzyme part, both in molecular basis as well as make a chart of all enzymes and the functions. Read all the topic, one question from that, sure. Right? Next, biodiversity, those number of individual, number of species, pay attention towards that. Then in this question, you have to pay attention towards the biotechnological application, especially BT cotton. Environmental issues, the different rules are there, forest management, Montreal protocol, all those things. Crossbreeding, outbreeding, inbreeding, all those things you have to pay attention. So this is the way how we are going to do the most expected MCQs. So thank you guys. See you in the next class. I'll provide the PDF of this question in the group. Okay. Oh, Calvin was there. Then the class was about to end, 9:57. Right now only I was seeing your chats. What happens too late?